Hello and welcome back to another NHIG video. In this video we're going to be looking at forging to section, more specifically round to square and square to round. These two bars are both 20mm, one is 20mm round, one is 20mm square. We are going to start by forging the square section to round. In order to do this, we are going to very carefully knock in the corners. This is known as forging on the diamond. You will see this on tenons, on certain gates. You will also see this type of transition in historical decorative, and you will also see this type of transition in decorative ironwork. So as you can see, by knocking in the corners, I am creating 4 additional faces. I am working these faces evenly, and I want all 8 faces to be the same width. Once an octagon has been achieved, we will reheat the material and continue forging in the corners, this time in order to create 16 equal sized faces. And as you can see, I am being quite careful to not leave hammer marks. Once I have the 16 faces, it is simply a question of rolling the material under the flat face of the hammer in order to create a round section. You'll note I'm working the centre more. This is because the end of the bar has a tendency to collapse and become narrower in section. And a very sturdy wire brushing afterwards can help remove any surviving facets. And if a clean transition is needed, I can match an area of the bick to the size of my ball peen and work in those transitions in that manner. And here we have a square to round transition. Next, we are going to work on round to square transition. This will come out with a different appearance. I will begin by very carefully starting the square section, and I will work all 4 faces of the future square evenly. Again, it is important for all 4 faces to be the same dimensions. And we will slowly work in those square faces up to the correct dimensions, and we have 4 square corners. And here we have round to square. Now if we look at these, you will notice that the faces are narrower than the original starting stock. However, the corners are still 20mm across. According to Pythagoras, this means that from 20 round we will achieve 16 square. However, if we look at square to round transition, the round will continue being 20 millimeters in diameter, and it is simply the corners which have disappeared. Both of these techniques feature heavily in historical ironwork, and this is likely how they were achieved. Thank you for watching.